deathmatch.
Hey guys, what's going on? So, starting gameplay here is, this is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. As I said before in my previous video, I mentioned it sort of in the middle toward the end, but I understand that this footage is very washed out. I just record using the game DVR, and there are a couple of issues with the game DVR right now, so this footage looks definitely washed out, and I'm sorry for that. It's not the way I want to do it, but it's really the only way I can right now, unfortunately. So until there is a patch for it, this is unfortunately what it's going to look like. So it's definitely washed out. It's definitely gray. But as far as I can tell, the resolution seems to be okay, so you should still be able to you should still be able to see, rather, the, sort of the detail and stuff like that. Those of you who've been playing this game, you'll know what it looks like, but, it looks much better than it does on some of the older consoles. Apparently on the OG Xbox One, and it's running at 900p, which is not even 1080p. And even on the Xbox One X, it looks pretty good, but on the Series X, which is what I'm playing it on, it looks absolutely phenomenal. One of the better looking games. I would say it looks comparable to last year's Modern Warfare. I don't know that it looks better than that. Modern Warfare looked so good last year, it blew me away, and I don't know that this game looks better than that. I think it's close. It's just a little bit different, Treyarch and Infinity Ward both always have a little bit different style as far as how they design the maps and stuff. But yeah, so this match is on Checkmate, is the name of the map, and I'm using the AK-47. This is actually really only my first or second match using the AK-47. You might have seen it earlier when I get that kill. The gun got promoted to level 4, which means it's very, it's very new. Or actually, it might be this one right here. Oh yeah, see, there you go. Level 4 right there. Meaning it's very new. I just started using it. I had used, basically at this point, the only time I've used it is from, picking it up. I did create one class with it and tried it, and the gun just kicked so much, I was like, no. It kicked like a mule, which, it's an AK-47, so it should, but, so I used it the match before this, and I didn't do very well at all. I think I went, I was scrubbing through that when I deleted some footage, but it was I think I went 22 and 27, not good. So, just the fact that I used it again, I don't know why, but, I figured once I had a sight on it, it would probably be better. And I definitely did. This was, literally I left, so the game before this, I went 22 and 27, and was like, man, I don't know, this gun feels kind of okay, but I can't do anything with it. And then I used it here, and in the middle of this match, when I looked at my score, I was like, why haven't I been using this gun the whole time? And, I'm one of those people that I try some guns, but, that initial impression that I get with guns, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really like that. It just doesn't feel, some of them just don't feel right. They just, the firing rate's off, or they just, the actual whole feel of the gun. And I'm one of those people that plays with the rumble enabled. I actually didn't realize till recently that a lot of people don't do that. If you disable the rumble features, then it actually makes your aiming a little bit more steady. And, sometimes it's hard, and I can fully admit, I can admit that after the fact now. After replaying Blackout, I realized, if you don't have, sometimes you do a little bit better in gunfights when you don't have the rumble, because it actually lets your controller stay steady. Obviously, if you play on PC or something, there's no rumble in a mouse, so that allows you to stay really accurate. But I always play with rumble. I probably always will. It's just part of the experience for me, part of the game. And so sometimes the pairing of the way it looks on screen and the way it sounds and the rumble and the controller just doesn't quite match up for me, and some guns just don't feel right. That's why I always used to love LMGs. I used to love LMGs for that reason. They just always felt right to me. They had a solid feel. Oops, I just hit my desk. They had a solid feel, and they had a punchy feel, and they sounded just bassy and powerful, and it just, I don't know, it just worked. But in this one, in this particular instance, I used the AK, and it felt good when I was using it. I just thought, man, this actually feels really good. And that is not the case from the previous game or when I used it before. But yeah, it's just, it just felt good. So, I'm still liking the game. I really haven't played the last 2-3 days, really, unfortunately. Similar to what I said before about being able to play as early as I wanted to. Unfortunately, I just can't. It's not good timing for me. It's okay timing, though, because I actually got to play the game during the launch window and for the couple days after that. So I really got to enjoy it then, and now I don't get to enjoy it as much because I'm moving, but, you know, it's fine. You know what I mean? It's fine. It's an exciting time to be able to move and get to a new place. You know, it's always just different, and I'm going through Nostalgia Central right now while I'm moving and packing up my stuff. But, you know, it's been fun to play, and I will continue playing. So yeah, I was using the Krig 6. Excuse me, man. I couldn't stop that. So I was playing with the Krig 6, which has been fun, but, you know, it just started not working as well. I just started struggling a little bit, so that's why I'm mixing it up here. I'm like, let's try some different guns. Let's do some different stuff. It's just, I'm going to say it's kind of stale, I guess. And, you know, I don't know how to describe it really other than that. That seems to be a real issue for me in this game, is running out of ammo when I'm in a gunfight. I don't know what it is, but see, like that, even I thought it again there. Because at the bottom of the stairs a second ago, it's like, you know, like, man, the gun ran out of ammo and I had to reload, and it's weird to me to aim down sights while reloading, or to aim down sights while you're out of ammo. And I'm used to I guess that's what it is. I was just talking it over in my head just right now, and it's got to be because I'm used to the gun kicking you out to reload. So when you run out of ammo, you're immediately not aiming down sight anymore, and that just gives you a certain feel of like, okay, now I have to move real quick. But with this one, it's like the gun just stops shooting, and you almost go like, what's happening? Because you don't realize that you're out of ammo right away. It just stops shooting, and then all of a sudden you realize you're reloading, and then it feels off to me. It just, I don't like that feeling. I wish there was a way to turn it off. I looked through some of the settings, and I don't believe there is, so that's unfortunate. But it just feels weird to me. I'm used to being kicked out, and, you know, I don't know. But anyway, so like that, shooting him in the legs. I don't ever go for headshots. They're not high percentage. You know, like, if you're aiming at someone's head, there's a good chance that you could miss all around their head or up above top. So I've always aimed for the chest, for center mass. And I feel like that's hurt me for a lot of games, because at some point they started adding, like, headshot multipliers. I mean, there's always been a headshot multiplier, but at some point they became a little more extreme, and you know, you started losing gun battles because you weren't shooting in the head. And so that's just something I've always struggled with, and I, you know, probably always will, I would assume. But yeah, so this was using the AK-47, and then, you know, somewhere along the way I kept using this, and then it started not doing as well, and I feel like my playstyle after the fact, like, I used to be a lot more tactical and stuff, but I feel like for the last couple of years my playstyle has probably more suited towards a submachine gun, and I just have been resisting it for the entire time. And that was confirmed when I was playing Blackout, when I'd run a sniper and a submachine gun, and that's all I needed. And so, in a lot of ways, you know, playing the Battle Royale sort of trains you better for multiplayer to be a little more tactical, because every fight could be your last. Like, if you die in a Battle Royale, you're done and it's over. You know, not so much in Warzone, which is a whole other topic, because I hate that, but yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. So I feel like my playstyle has probably been a submachine gunner for several years now. Look at that, 25-7, one of the better matches I've played.
They are done.
And I mean, without exaggerating, I won that game for my team. I mean, we only won by 4 points, and I went, you know, plus 18. So that's just kind of how it goes. But I feel like it's, you know, I've been better suited to submachine gunning for a lot of years, and so what happened is I started using the MP5, and what you're going to see, this next footage is actually me using the MP5 for the first time. And it just felt good, and I've been using it ever since, so I'll probably continue to do it. Obviously, a lot more deaths come with submachine guns, but yeah, so I have been enjoying the game, and it's been a lot of fun, and
seize the objectives.
I will continue to play it. I'll continue to upload. Hopefully this HDR issue gets fixed soon for the Series X, so I can bring you proper-looking gameplay as opposed to this washed-out garbage, honestly. But for now, this is what I have, and I'm going to work with it because I can't do any better. So thank you guys for being here and checking it out. This is obviously not the best gameplay with the MP5, but this just, you know, like probably 8 or 10 kills into this game, I said this is what I should have been doing the whole time, which is funny because that's exactly what I said with the AK-47. But kills like that, Never would have got that first kill there if I wasn't using some machine gun. And those are really the spots where I die the most in this game, is the close range stuff. The close to medium range stuff just does not feel good. And that, I thought I had killed him, and I started reloading. And see, like that, never gotten any kills like that without using, until just this game. So anyway, enjoy the footage. I'll leave you guys with the rest of this, and you can enjoy it. And I'll catch you in the next one, hopefully. See you around, guys.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down.
Hostile male eliminated. Hostile down.
Hitting hardpoint. What's the hardpoint?
Shot out.
Point is secure. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Enemy spy plane inbound. Hardpoint contested.
Do that again.
Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint lost.
Wasted them.
Hardpoint is secure. We've lost the hardpoint.
They're dead. Quackball.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hardpoint located. Multiple hostile spy planes detected. Hardpoint locked down.
They're gone. Take it.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
He's gone.
Napalm strike standing by.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have
Shut up.
captured the hardpoint. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Enemy spy plane inbound.
Deploy napalm strike on my grid. Check your fire. Killed him. Grenade.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure.
Tango down.
We have eyes on.
EKIA.
Spy plane MTL 50%. Check.
That's a kill.
Spy plane overflight.
Thanks for the work. Spy plane terminating overflight.
Hardpoint locked down.
He's dead.
Enemy care package above. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
Dropped her.
Care package inbound. Located. Hostiles have captured the hostile counter spy plane established.
Enemy appears KIA.
Secure. Hostile care package inbound. Enemy spy plane inbound. Hostile care package inbound. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint lost. Multiple hostile spy planes detected. They can't handle us. The day's nearly ours. Multiple hostile spy planes detected. Point is secure.
Hostile down.
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint contested. We've lost the hardpoint. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Mission clock is running down. Enemy spy plane inbound. Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy appears KIA. Hostile male kill confirmed.
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint is secure.
He's gone.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Enemy RCXD detected. Enemy care package above. down.
Hawkball. Throwing
All
grenade.
mission goals accomplished. Kettle's on, come on home.
Hostile forces eliminated. Awaiting extraction.